The red-green has started.
Okay.
By the way.
Alright, the last bit of anime discussion before we get into this cast is that Chihaya Furu Season 3, next season.
Oh, really?
I'm hyped.
You know, when people talk about that show, like when I look at it from a distance, I'm just like, how can I even explain why it's good? I actually can't.
It's a sports anime. Sports anime are hype.
I legitimately cannot explain why it's good. It just is. It's very comforting to watch.
Yeah.
That's the best way I can put it.
Okay, we are into round 2. Miss, drawn right now. Papa in the middle lane. F2, F3. Fair enough.
F2, F3.
Okay, so this is another face-off between the Joe version versus the Tide version.
No, this is a Drow Tide version.
Oh, this is a Drow Tide. Okay.
The Bristle Lichen version.
Okay. I mean, there's so many similarity in this deck.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Like, even the exact numbers. So, LGD fit 2 Fight Through the Pain in? What did he cut for the 2 Fight Through the Pain? I'm trying to look at the differences.
No, you have to look at it differently. It's not that he cut. You don't look at his deck for what he cut. You look at Omega's deck for what he added in return.
I mean, it's literally... Can you calm down here? Wait, hold on. Is Omega playing more than 40? He's got 36 cards left in the deck. I can't tell because we joined late and it's a little bugged. I think that
it's 41. I think it's 41 then, if that's the case. Right?
No, I think it just might be bugged.
Maybe it's fine. Yeah.
So what did he cut? Or what the other person added?
Well, okay. While you look at that, I'm literally gonna add up every single card to see if it is.
Okay. Literally the only difference I see between these two decks is that one has 3 smash, and the other one has 1 smash and 2 Fight Through the Pain. That is the only difference I could tell, apart from the hero cards, obviously.
Oh, so it isn't incorrect. He is running 43 cards.
Really?
Yes.
Omega is?
43 cards. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's probably a mistake in deck building.
I mean, it's probably not optimal in a deck that is basically like relying on certain.
Yeah, you're trying to combo off here. Oh, got him.
Got him. Okay, heal up the Lycan. You know, the one cool thing about this deck is like you do have to be a little afraid of Gust. You can't just like, oh, I drew my time to align, time to try.
Sure.
But he has 3 of them in hand, so you might as well try it right now.
So, you stars align first, right? And I think normally players would overreact and just gust or enough magic immediately, but you should recognize in this matchup, okay, you could get to 7. What do you have?
Yeah.
And then you stars align again, and then he did get you. That's how this turn should play out. We'll see if it does. Omega's thinking about casting something here.
Yeah, keep in mind, we are at 5 mana, so if he casts anything, that goes out the window, and he's going to get...
Oh, the wreck. Alright.
Alright.
That duel, he thought he was being smart. It's like, I'm going to keep my creep alive. Bruh.
That is... destruction.
Game over.
Game over. See ya. 1-0.
This is where you blame bad luck and be like, oh my god, I can't believe he had it. Well, you know, you could have prevented it. I'm just talking mad shit about Omega, but I am trying to filter through Reddit logic right now.
But yeah, that was definitely a misplay.
It's easy for us to say misplay, but we understood the logic, right? Like,
no, I don't. I don't think it's worth dueling for
a creep.
3 damage to creep alive. Yeah, I don't think it's a thing. In this matchup, it's not a thing.
I agree. In this matchup, that is very inconsequential.
Yes. Every opportunity you have to deny your opponent from ramping is an opportunity that you have to. And if that means not playing a single card and having to save enough magic in a lane with a red-green, that's what you got to do.
Well, the other thing that made that play a little bit more questionable was that he was winning the lane. He had a wider board. He wasn't pushing a lot of damage, but he wasn't losing any heroes. He was just okay. And he kind of just stirred a pot for really no reason, and he got punished for it.
And now he's like, I just can't go back in. And the board is slowly coming closer and closer to the Tidehunter. I mean, on the bright side, he's actually...
That's not bad, actually.
It's not that bad, honestly.
Yeah. Do you play the Stonehall Elite here? For sure, I think you do.
Yeah. You can even play Stonehall Elite into another Bronze Legionnaire if you wanted to.
For clarification, I'm talking about LGD playing Stonehall Elite, because both players have Stonehall Elite. And...
Actually? Never mind, too late. I think, considering how this lane is going, I'd actually be okay stars aligning into Spring the Trap.
I feel like that's a bit too going too ham.
You don't have anything to ramp into, so.
No, I simply like the Stonehall Elite here because it prevents Lycan from going into the Tide. So Ravage is a true 50-50.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's a good point.
So another question is, do you Marifel Brawler on the left if you're Omega? Because, yeah, sure, you got TOT'd on, but Tower is a 26?
Yeah, taking this is still very much an option. Especially since you have more creeps in hand and Spring the Trap. I can definitely see this lane going down. Oh, and you have Ravaged.
Yeah. Looks like he might just be thinking of blinking out. Looking at the middle lane, Berserker is looking pretty good.
Okay, I think he's just equipping a blink to keep the board state like this, so he can actually push down.
Kill the creep and stuff. So Berserker in the middle lane, what does that do? It kills the Treant. It kills the wolf, and does LC live through it? Well, never mind. Doesn't kill it anymore.
You can still gust, but you're not too sure about what your opponent has. Although gust is still really good here.
Is it? What does it do?
So gust, if you gust, right, you can lock out both the colors. You can only Jasper through one of them, and then you can stars align into spring.
I mean,
alright, you're just gonna play both of your small creeps.
It's not. Gus is not good here. I'm just saying, like, how is Gus good?
Where can you play this?
I think he lost.
I think Omega lost.
Omega lost.
Omega lost.
I mean, your best play is probably like Stonehall Elite on a melee creep.
He's just passing. Saving his creep. Well, he's saving his Stonehall Elite for the last lane because it's guaranteed growth.
Okay, that's fair. Well, it's guaranteed growth both places. It's just, I guess he's.
Well, this one means it's not going to get touched.
Yeah. So, I guess this is a situation of stalling second lane and trying to win 1 and 3 for Omega. I just don't see him winning the first lane though.
I think it's stalling mid and trying to win left and right.
Yeah, 1 and 3. That's what I'm saying. Stalling middle, win 1 and 3.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Look at this play. The LGD is coming into the first lane. You think I care about Ravage? I got 2 Jaspers in hand.
Yeah. He's fine. Oh, he could duel. He could just kill the Tide right now if he wants. It is exactly enough with the axe. But do you care about killing Tide? Or is it better to save that duel for the middle lane? Just spring in there right now.
I think you just pass here.
No, I definitely think you spend your mana here. Whether
Or sorry, I think you spring right. I mean, sorry.
Okay, he duels. I mean, honestly, it's about the same. Right? He could fight through the pain for initiative if he needs to, and then just spring the trap.
Well, you get lethal now.
Oh yeah, you get Stonehall Elite, you get lethal, and then you fight through the pain, spring the trap in the middle lane, and then you also get lethal. Yeah, seems good.
Oh, stars align into spring. If he's gonna do this, then I think you double Jasper for the tower, maybe. Do you really care? I think you're okay with just passing.
I felt like he could have done it in a better way. What he ended up doing here.
So he's gonna take the tower this turn with double Jasper. I actually prefer if he just held on to it. But...
Yeah.
Because like you're gonna take this tower anyways next turn.
No, I think he could have just taken the tower with Stonehall Elite. Fight through the pain and then just spring from middle.
Spring from middle, yeah.
And then you have double Jasper in case whatever happens. But it doesn't matter. He won this game already. Technically,
technically not over, but yeah, I don't see how he's gonna hold here.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. All right, so that's game 1.
What do you know? Turn 3, Time of Triumph wins.
I wonder if Omega will switch.
Why? I think Red Green is... Like, I don't think anybody brought decks that are good against Red Green, apart from Red Green.
I have this feeling he might change.
Oh, that's Red Green.
I'm just kidding, he's playing the same one.
Alright, we're game 1 out of 5, guys. This is a best of 5 for 10k.
No, we're on game 2 now.
Sorry, game 2. Yeah.
LGD is leading by 1. The only reason why I say like he might actually swap is because he's playing an untraditional, not untraditional, but he's playing he's the only one playing a variation of this deck, which means there's a potential that he'll play a different deck.
I think he should switch if he has a slightly better deck, because I feel like the Drow version is not favored. The Drow is a liability in this matchup. Gus is only good if you're winning, but if you're winning this matchup, you don't need Gust. If you're winning this matchup, you just have TOT and you don't care what they do.
And I don't know how I feel about Ravage either. Ravage is like, it just takes too long to come online, and LGD was just holding onto Jasper daggers the entire.
Yeah, I think Ravage is good in the matchup, but the fact that there's double Jasper is rough.
Yeah. And like you said, that Gus, man, just a liability. Drow Ranger is just a liability. Who would have imagined? Who would have thought Drow a liability?
I think even during the heyday of Drow, people overrated how good she was.
I mean, if you can keep her alive, she's pretty good.
She's okay. She's much better in like draft games. Like, is the +1 damage that relevant?
15 seconds remaining.
Wait, I couldn't hear what you said. What did you say?
Is the +1 damage that relevant?
In this matchup, not really. It's pretty insane if you're playing like combo. Right?
Yeah.
You just make like 6-7 dogs, and all of a sudden there's like 6 or 7 more damage. That's pretty crazy. But in this matchup, you know, it's not exactly.
This matchup isn't about the chip damage early on. It's about whoever combos off. Like, Drow's good. It's just that in this spot, she's not amazing.
And look who has the combo pieces.
Yeah. Just too much.
Getting closer. Getting closer.
So, Omega's thinking about whether he wants to put the Bronze Legionnaire here for lane 1 pressure, or he needs to play the Bronze in the middle lane to trade. Lane 1 pressure it is. Gus was disgusting. That's why Drow was OP, not because of Drow herself. I disagree. Like, Eosin just made a good point that the Drow aura is very good in Kana decks, for example.
I mean, you can't disregard that fact too. It was like the combination of both was.
Yes, the combination is why she was good.
Yeah.
And in this matchup, I think you're only getting about half of what she normally provides. The aura is not very good. This is the final, yes.
Well, it sounds like you're shivering. You cold?
No? Am I shivering?
Sounds like it. I mean, you're always cold, so I just assume.
That's true. I am always cold. I'm shivering. I'm palping in anticipation for this amazing matchup that I've never seen before. Learning a lot right now.
Wow, so you can draw cards like that. Never knew. I hope everyone out there doesn't take us too seriously. It's just that we've been watching Red Green for the last like 40 games. so we're a little salty. We don't actually, you know, well, we partially mean it, but not entirely. Like,
Yeah.
don't get us wrong. These players are good.
This is actually helping us prepare for our podcast that we're going to be recording for Beyond the Summit. One of the topic we're going to be talking about this week is what we think the problems are for the balances of the current constructed. And we probably have a lot to say about Red Green after watching Red Green Mirrors for the past, honestly, like 15 to 20 hours.
Yeah, I wasn't joking when we were talking about like the last 40 games that had Red Green in it.
Yeah.
I think out of those, like out of all the qualifying matches and tournament matches, I want to say only a handful of people played things like Black Blue, Economy, and then
Mono Blue
every now and then.
Yeah. There's maybe like one Mono Red, maybe one Black Red. I think there is maybe less than 5 games where in a game itself both decks weren't Red Green. There was at least one of them.
Yeah, something like that. Something ridiculous.
I'm not even convinced that Red Green is the best deck, but it is a different meta in China, so they're thinking of different things.
Okay. Celamani coming out.
I think LGD is going to just win next turn, right? He gets to play one of his 8-drop on lane 1 and then one of the 8-drop on lane 2.
Yeah, seems good.
Seems good, dude.
Seems amazing, yeah.
Foxy asks, what's Red Green's matchup against other decks? So basically, Red Green, when it draws well, it beats every other deck in the game. And that's why it's such a good deck to take into a blind format. If you draw well, you just win. There's no and, if, and buts about it. It's just too powerful. No deck beats turn 2 Time of Triumph. In fact, no deck really beats turn 4 Time of Triumph. It's just kind of insane. However, you can target out Red Green with very aggressive decks. I think Red Black is my go-to if I know the field's Red Green. Ooh, Kraken Shell's gonna come out. So it looks like he's gonna keep initiative all the way back to lane 1.
He's playing around that Celamani. So the moment they come down, if he sees double hero in the first lane, he's gonna enough magic though.
Well, but are you actually getting anything done? If he... Essentially, that's a defensive enough magic, right? Yeah. I don't know. We'll see what he does.
I think it's actually okay, because, like, his board is stronger than his opponent's, right? If LGD has nothing going in there, okay, so it only is a 1-1. So if LGD double deploys left and decides to try to go for Time of Triumph, he's just going to get enough magic. And then you end up trading more favorably.
Yeah, it depends on where the hero lines up. Like...
Yeah. So here it's not the greatest, but it's still enough, actually. It's actually still enough.
Ooh, you could just smash! You grab initiative for this.
Oh, you drew smash, you're right. Oh, that's even better.
Well, it actually would not work out for him, because you smash and then he just stars a line right back. And now you don't even have mana to enough magic. Like, Omega might think he's safe with the smash, but he's actually trapping himself to getting...
I mean, no matter what he does... I'd be okay with it. Okay, this is fine. Because if we went for the smash, I can't really blame him. It's actually a really hard a hard turn to navigate through.
So now what? Now if LGD starts with
If he
Stars
stars line,
Align.
you gust.
no, but what can you gust? There's 2 colors here. You can't
No,
gust
you can
both.
gust the creep.
No, you can only
Oh, you
target
can.
a hero.
Yeah, sorry.
Gust nerf, dude. Not like the old Gust where you just gust the board.
I think if I was in this position,
You gust red every time, by the way.
I'd gust red. Yeah. Time of
Because
Triumph.
you
is too
lose.
much.
Yeah, you lose your time of triumph automatically. He doesn't go for it. Is he playing us around a sec? Okay. Wait, why did LGD pass? There was only 1 enough magic. Oh, so he now have enough magic back. I get it. It makes sense. Now he could. Now he could fight through the pain for initiative, and now he could get off a guaranteed time triumph. Well, what a patient player! I think I would have just went for it every time, but this might be the ultimate, the better play.
Alright, no enough magic in hand. Just an emissary. No ramp left either.
Wait,
Dude,
is
LG is actually in such a good spot right now.
he though? Is time of triumph even good in the first lane? Like he probably just lose the tower even after he time of triumph, right? He's taking 10? Remember when I said Drow wasn't that important? The aura, the impactful? I still stand by that point, but the Drow aura has actually done a lot in chipping this tower down. I still think you just TOT here and call it a day.
Oh, he DC'd for a second. Okay, he's back. I think I would just TOT here. Because, like, if you're going to play the way you did mid, are you actually going to pass and save TOT for mid? Because all that's going to happen is you're going to get ravaged, so...
Yeah. I'm really surprised he didn't go for a last turn. Also because Ravage is up. Now you can't actually ever Stars Align into whatever.
Yep.
Okay, Smash is going to come out after the fact. And I think he could grab lethal here. If you duel with the LC and the melee creep, you send through 7 more damage, and that's a tower lethal. Oh, sure, you could use Axe Duel as well. Same thing.
It does mean he gives up initiative. So I think potentially we could see Spring the Trap.
Into the right, right? No, forget mid. You spring right and you... Oh, no, you haven't taken a tower
No,
yet.
you haven't taken a tower yet.
Yeah.
So I think you spring mid, and then maybe you spring left.
Sure.
I like springing left, because you have 2 Time of Triumph heroes there. I think it might be the best spot. And then it makes it so that you can play Emissary on the outskirts. Next.
Do you double spring left?
He's going to duel anyways.
Okay.
I don't think you double spring left, because you don't want to...
Well, you're gonna win, right?
Your opponent can always just... Your opponent can always just draw something in the and then kill you mid, right?
That's true. That's true. That's fair.
Okay.
Well, Stars Align is locked, so no emissary this turn. I think Ravage is not a good Ravage this turn either. Do we just pass? Cloak up and pass?
I think Ravage is fine if he decides to get greedy and play Stars Align or something weird. Oh, he's going to silence.
Okay.
What do you think he's targeting here with the silence?
A second duel, perhaps? Because that would be really bad, right? If Treant dies this turn, then he just has a tide. A solo tide next turn. And honestly, he has so many gusts in hand, like, just fire one off.
Oh, he played Ron's Legionnaire here.
So he wants to grab the tower lethal, which is understandable, but it's really awkward.
Well, he basically wanted to save his springs for a different occasion. So
Yeah. But now, on the first lane, you really just rather play Emissary. Right?
yeah, it's actually kind of surprising.
Okay, the Jasper is coming in. That's actually huge. Double Jasper picked up, so that makes that Ravage literally useless in the middle lane.
15 seconds remaining.
No blink daggers, so he's stuck here. I think with these double Jaspers, you can start springing mid then. You don't need to do anything more to supplement this lane. I think
First lane?
spring mid. Yeah.
I disagree. I would just Emissary
Spring
here.
here?
No,
Oh,
I would
sorry.
Emissary.
Oh, that's true, huh? That is true.
Well, Omega, I think, is almost guaranteed a spring here. Maybe after seeing that, you could spring middle. The thing about springing a trap in the middle lane is they don't do much. They can't even kill this Bronze Legionnaire who has 4 armor.
Yeah, but the more important thing is it widens your board.
Yeah, it blocks for you. Speaking of which, Omega has taken the first lane, but he's not really close taking any other lane. He needs Time of Triumph, which is not in hand.
Yeah, and the other problem is if he decides to win through the middle lane. Yeah, he's gonna spring.
Okay.
Yeah, but the problem with springing mid is like you're gonna die in the first lane. Like this is actually so dangerous. Don't you just lose here? Doesn't he just lose here?
Wait, did he not see lethal?
Oh, he didn't see the lethal. He could have just sprung here and then double Jasper and he wins.
Single Jasper and he wins.
Single Jasper and you win, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he definitely should Jasper 1 right here. You need to put your opponent to 8, because you have double Time of Triumph hero, and you can siege for 8. He needs to recognize that. Should cloak up and probably put a Jasper Dagger on the LC. I know it's very tempting to keep double Jasper for the Ravage middle, but this is playing to win, baby. Alright, he did not see it. Well, not that he didn't see it, but
No, he's definitely.
he feels double Jasper is more important. But is it more important here?
I don't know. I'm still okay with this lineup.
I mean, he's gonna win regardless, but it's just more like your percentages, you know?
Yeah. It's actually kind of scary. No, actually, no. I lied. It's not really that scary. He's perfectly fine.
Zero makes a good point into chat. He says, if you think the game is 100% yours, then you should spring middle because you could get an arrow on the centaurs and not get lethal on the first lane, which is true, but I generally think you should go for it when you can. Because he has 2 springs, right? So even if he missed on the first lane, he could still spring middle from middle and not die here.
Yeah. The biggest difference is you know what you get to play and what you don't get to play. So okay, emissary on emissary battle. Cool.
Double Jasper doing work. And now you get to spring left again if you're LGD.
Yeah, there we go. And this basically forces his opponent to deploy 1 or even 2 heroes into that lane.
Yep. He needs to full block everything.
Okay, he does get his no, just kidding, he only has 2 gold. So he doesn't get anything. So you see the creeps, you have the full block because you can't even let 1 creep through. There's 8 siege, so all he's looking for is 2 damage. Oh, he's gonna go mid.
So Omega's hoping to draw some... Draw some creeps, I guess? That's what he's playing for?
I'm not sure. Oh, someone also makes a really good point. Emissary also is lethal, which is also 100% too.
Well, there you go. So you're saying LGD missed lethal?
Yeah.
I think we're all saying that actually, but
We are all saying that. Okay. He deployed everyone left. The important thing is he's able to he does have a LC on the right side, so he can Berserker Call to clear this. He can clear everything here, but that doesn't really matter.
Gus immediately. So
Dueling the Creep is the only play. Oh, actually, you could Stars Align into.
yeah,
Actually, I would like to see Stars Align into Mist of Avernus mid, and then Duel the Creep.
Miss
Instead of
Avernus
Berserker.
middle.
Yeah, there you go. And then
Okay.
Stars Align, Mist of Avernus middle. Because like you're only here to defend, right? And you do need to win another lane, and Mist of Avernus mid would actually help you win the lane.
Yep.
And then he has to Berserker Call immediately with the Tidehunter.
Well, LGD has initiative, so LGD's most likely gonna press the button first.
No, but look at his hand. He's got Emissary. He might Emissary first. I had this feeling he might Emissary first. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, then you emissary in front of the tide, then, right? Well,
No,
do
no, no.
you?
There's no way you Emissary in front of the Tide. Even if you press the button, right, the Tide is gonna kill both of them if he calls.
No, emissary in front of the tide, because tide can't call and survive this, right?
Yes.
So then the emissary is hitting face.
Gonna hit for face. Okay, that's true.
So that is relevant.
Yeah, see, he does play it first instead of hitting the button.
But then this also plays around Berserker.
Yeah. This is the best thing you could have done to play around Berserker.
Yep.
And I don't think there's any choice you have here but to play Berserker. Otherwise,
You could cloak up first. Does that help you survive? No.
no,
Yeah.
you can't. Because if you cloak, your opponent is getting an extra 2/2 on
Oh
the kill
yeah,
before
that's
they die.
right. That's right. So it's even worse.
It's even worse.
All right.
All right, 2-0.
But it is specified, so where were you when the reverse sweep happened? Alright. If OmegaZero deck switches and just reverse sweep with the switch deck, I'm on board right now.
I'm on board.
I'm also on board for him to stay and then LGD takes a 3-0. I'm okay with either one.
That is actually so true. I am for that as well.
At this point, we're just here for the drama or the fast game, you know? Give me either one.
Let's see it.
Does he know it's not best of 5? Because they're not queuing right now. We could talk about anime if we're not, you know. I'm just waiting.
I have nothing else to say
Okay.
with anime. I'm not even remotely invested anymore. I just like pick up a few shows, give them like one episode. If I like it, I watch it. And
Yeah.
That...
We too old for anime, you know? You just gotta...
No, I'm not too old. I've just lost interest. Quality has been going down over the years.
Well, that's the same as you being too old, right? Because there's other shit in your life that's more interesting.
No. I have nothing going on in my life. You overestimate me. I have nothing going on.
I'm trying to give you the benefit of the doubt here, you know? You got a girlfriend, you got work to do, you got streaming. You're losing a Smash, you know? There's a lot of going on in your life.
Why was I born?
Why was I born? Is that what you said? Alright, game 3 is happening.
All right.
Ooh.
He's, oh, wait. He changed to mono red. He's winning and he changed to mono red.
Why?
Probably thinking to himself, man, you know what? I think I've lucked out. Time to get lucky with a different one.
Yo,
I have no idea.
there's triple stars align. Dude, he's gonna get triple stars align right out of this game and he's gonna switch back, let me tell you.
Jesus.
This is a BM deck swap. Alright, let's look at the mono red list. It's basically Red Green Ramp without the green. And it's weaker because of it. Is that
Alright.
a better way to describe it? That's not true. Okay, so
That's not really true.
That's not really true. So there's a couple of things that this deck does very well. It's a pretty decent control deck in the late game. Your heroes are very, very tanky, and it's very good against mono blue for that reason. Your heroes are not susceptible to things like Mystic Flare, not susceptible to things like Thunder God's Wrath, and it's very like tanky thanks to health against things like Eclipse. And you can play pretty well in the late game thanks to Berserker's Call, Kraken Shell, Ravage, Time of Triumph, that kind of stuff. However, a lot of that goes out of the window. A lot of the advantages of this deck does not apply against red-green. Red-green just accelerates so quickly, and they're going to Time Triumph before you do. And that will kind of determine the matchup. It doesn't matter if you have 16 health, if you're taking like 12 every turn from Time of Triumph. So, I personally think mono red loses to red green, but LGD does not think so, and it's more important than what he thinks.
I actually think it's not as bad as it sounds.
Okay.
I think the red deck actually applies a lot of pressure that makes it pretty difficult to ramp against the mono red. So like you can see here, right? Like he's just winning a lane here because he's got nothing but red heroes and creeps, like big creeps.
What do you mean he's difficult to ramp? If that Spring the Trap in Omega's hand was a Time of Triumph right now, you tell me this game is not over?
Okay, sure. That's
So what is mono red doing here?
okay. So that is, something that could happen, but. On
Oh
turn
god!
two, it's a
Oh
little-
god!
He's gonna
Oh
go for the
god!
spring. He's gonna go for the spring. Okay.
Yeah, you tell me if that was a TOT. This game is not over. Come on, dude.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know.
Liquid Love, yeah, so this is not our tournament. We're just broadcasting the English coverage of it. What do you think about that, by the way? Double stars align for a Spring the Trap. Do you think that's too wasteful? Or do you
No, I
think
think it's fine.
your hand is just what you have and you just gotta play it?
You can't hold on forever.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, what was I trying to say? I think the point I was trying to get at, it was like, if you consider that kind of hand, like stars align into Time of Triumph, like you literally just can't make an argument anymore, right?
That's true.
'Cause
That's
just straight up.
the nut draw.
That just straight up annihilates everything.
Sure.
Right.
That's true.
So I think like playing mono red does allow you to pick off heroes faster in the game, in the early stages of the game, like we just saw. Bristleback just annihilating a Treant, nothing a Drow Ranger can do in that lane, and then next turn, if he gets a couple more kills here, anyone that dies here, well, there's only 2 heroes here, they're not going to die, but assuming they did, right, you could always routed them, and that kind of slows down the ramp.
I think specifically against the version with Drow Ranger, mono red does better because
You can kill her.
yeah, she's
that's true.
quite squishy. She's kind of a liability actually a lot of times. Okay.
Oh, there's also another thing too that I wanted to point out was the red Miss Pillager.
Yes,
That also does pretty well against this deck.
Remus Pillager is really nice, and mono red is probably the best deck to utilize this creep. So how this creep works is that if you get a hidden, he summons more copies of itself, which will keep kind of summoning more and more and more, and you ramp away. Now
To the tower, to be specific.
Yeah, you have to hit the tower. Now, the problem with that card is it's a 5-mana 4/2. It trades with the melee creep. You have to have a bigger board, and you have to make sure that it doesn't get killed by the time that you cast it. Mono red really allows you to facilitate the situation to meet those requirements, because you generally have a bigger board because you have the stronger units. They're generally afraid to deploy into you because you have the stronger heroes. With that said, though, he unfortunately did not get a chance to actually play it.
Because like for a good example would be like if he had it in his hand, he would be able to somehow, or he would have deployed differently, I think.
Yes.
Like into the last lane, for example, to make sure that he can safely deploy it. And then that last lane is just super dead. And not only is it super dead, it also is under the threat of getting 80, because that thing multiplies very, very quickly. I mean, you guys can do the math. Like 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. You know.
Yeah. So Zero also bring up another mono red deck. There's a different mono red deck that runs the same 3 core, which is LC, Axe, and Bristle, but instead of Tide and Beastmaster, it runs Timbersaw and Centaur. And the idea behind that one is you're playing the card Rising Anger and Tristan Standard. Rising Anger cares about how many low mana cost cards you have, because every time you play one of those, you get 1 more attack. So you're essentially trying to stack a lot of these low cost cards and build a pretty big red hero. And then Tristan Standard, same thing. Every time you play a red card, you temporarily buff up one of your heroes. Good read, by the way, by LGD. Deploying LC into a lane that he already has 2 red heroes. Kind of expecting Omega to go in there.
Okay, so Berserker Call in hand, but no real Berserker used here that will kill everything.
I think Omega might just try to start as a line, and then he's going to get wrecked. And this is where earlier using 2 stars a line for a Spring the Trap is somewhat questionable. I say that though, his tower is at 40 because of it, so maybe it's not questionable. He passes. Oh, he's trying to bait LGD into playing something first. I mean,
What could he be baiting him though?
I mean, Miracle Brawler, right? You're tempted to just play that. Got him.
Okay.
That is patience from Zoe right there, man.
All right, here it comes. The ramp.
I think this is the first instance where LGD got outplayed in this series.
It's the thing is, it's actually really hard to blame him for it because he specifically saw 2 stars align early
That's
on.
true.
And he's just
You're
thinking
right.
to himself,
You're right.
like, what are the odds, right? That's what he's thinking. What are the odds? In fact, he should have emoted, what are the odds, when he saw that third one.
It's just so backbreaking now for LGD. You committed 3 hero into a lane that you're going to lose in.
Well, he has a chance to fight back in 2 turns. If no one dies. And he can time a try.
Yeah, good luck with that one. Alright, Miracle Brawl is going to come down. I wonder if he's going to phase over.
Oh. I think he's okay with this. I think you just keep him in the middle in case you draw Berserker.
Yeah, this is just a pass.
So this is where it feels really bad to have routed. When you can't kill anyone.
Yep. Also, this is where Mono Red is at its weakest. Mono Red, the whole idea is you're having the bigger unit, always. And then they slam a turn 4 emissary, and you're all of a sudden you're saying, yeah, I don't have the biggest unit anymore.
Oh, he doesn't have initiative. This is actually so bad. He's going to get ravaged here, and there's nothing he can do. There's going to be even less board presence here. And then this emissary is free to grow even more. Oh my goodness.
Man, that got the Brawler too. If it didn't get the Brawler, that would have been a fine enough magic, right? You would have prevented the emissary activation. You would have killed the Drow. But the fact that it got the Brawler is...
Yeah, now you can't enough magic, it does nothing.
Well, actually, maybe the bright side is, if he could keep 2 of these 3 heroes alive next turn, he could ravage back with Time of Triumph. Maybe that gets him back in the game?
I don't think that's gonna happen.
What do you mean? You don't think that's gonna happen?
I don't think he's gonna be able to keep all 3 heroes alive here.
No, I think he's gonna be able to keep 2 alive.
I don't even think he can keep 2
Well, look
alive.
at the hand.
I think okay, so if whatever he plays here, right?
I
Actually,
guess
no. If I were him, I would duel the LC first. He doesn't duel the LC first, because like he could have dueled the LC first and then have done this, right?
Is he thinking of dueling the Beastmaster now to grow and attack immediately? Or maybe he's saying, "Look, you have a 2 health LC. Who cares?"
There's no way. I think he should duel one or the other.
I mean, from his perspective, he has 3 heroes with Emissary. He has a huge Stone Hall elite. Like, maybe he feels, I don't need any more for this lane. And he also has double Jasper Dagger, by the way.
Maybe you Jasper and you duel the Tide.
I like that a lot, actually.
If you Jasper and duel the Tide, you don't have to worry about Ravage anymore. And then you push for 7 more. And the only thing threatening left in this lane is a 6-2 LC.
Yeah, dueling Tide seems really good.
And the best part is you have Kraken Shell in your hand. So you can duel Kraken Shell, and then you can do whatever you need to do in the middle lane.
Both players
I don't know what it is, but
both players have Kraken Shell. So that literally did nothing, right?
Does nothing. That does nothing.
Yeah, Jasper Dagger. Well, it actually does less than nothing, because now Omega's Kraken Shell is the final say in this lane. Oh, that's what it does. Is that even good?
No.
Because he could have just done that.
Play it.
He could have just enough magic.
Yeah. You could have just enough magic.
Alright. That Kraken Shell was... It's okay. He's gonna potion him knowledge into what he needs.
So what do you do as Omega in this position? Because Omega is obviously like dumpstering the first lane, but he needs another lane. I mean, honestly, this is actually one of the games.
No, he goes 80. He's definitely going 80.
Yeah, you go 80.
This is we're stalling this lane out. Ooh.
He gets call. Could kill everything here.
Call is a fucking amazing right here.
He dies for it, but kills 2.
You kill 2 hero, you push 8 damage.
You route in the last lane. Oh my god.
I mean, the route doesn't really do that much, but yeah, you definitely call and
it halves their damage and makes them -1 to tower, dude. That's sick.
Okay. You know what would be nice? If he had Kraken Shell after he routed in the last lane. That would also be pretty good. Oh, he doesn't even die.
Wait,
what are you talking? Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't doing the math. I just assumed.
Well, you just said it, so I assume you did the math.
Oh, dude, why would you ever trust me?
Good call.
I was testing you. You failed.
Might be.
This is like when employers go into their businesses and they test their employees, right?
Yeah.
By doing illegal shit and seeing if they actually follow through.
I see.
That's what I just did. You failed.
You're comparing doing bad math with illegal shit. I mean,
yeah.
for Asian, that's about the same.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Actually, there's no hero for a while. If Omega does not buy a blink, can he just die?
Yeah, he could. It's also a Time of Triumph in hand. That's kind of nice. Not gonna.
Okay, you hit the Ravage button first, right? See what happens.
He doesn't have initiative.
Oh, that's true.
What does Omega have? Omega has 1 Jasper Dagger, so he can always get someone else.
Wait, can't he just duel the Tide right now if he wants?
Yeah, he could.
There you go.
That doesn't really help his case, though.
Was that better than just springing into?
I honestly think springing is better. Yeah. So he has a Stone Hall elite.
Oh, he's out. Do him again.
Duel him. Don't let him leave. Don't let him leave. Yeah, if you let him leave, you actually lose the game.
Duel a Tide, please.
Okay. That was really, really crucial, because if he blinked to the last lane, it's actually over. So now he actually has a chance, once again, because the middle lane will die, and then, but the last lane doesn't die.
Well, now he's winning.
Now he's winning. Yes, he can 80. All right, and then he can end it off with Kraken.
Yeah, he can. It doesn't do much because LGD also has Kraken. Remember when we called the 80 like two turns ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. We weren't doing illegal math that time. Actual math.
I mean, that's emissary for you. Early Emissary is for 80 potential. Early Time of Triumph is for game over.
Okay, hear me out here. I know you're gonna say you Stonehall Elite the middle, right?
Yeah.
And then you go TOT last lane.
Yeah.
I think you have to reverse that order. You have to TOT middle for just 4 more. And then last lane you Stonehall Elite, because you need a Kraken Shell for initiative back.
I see what you mean.
Then you probably still die, but...
I'm pretty sure he'll see you through that. He actually no. You know what he needs to do? He needs to blink one of his heroes out. So
You think he's gonna Stonehall Elite and blink? Or TOT and blink?
Okay, so I think you leave the Axe because Axe only has 2 life. You don't really care about him.
Okay.
So you Stonehall here, and then you. Actually, I take it back.
I don't think he could blink. I think he has to play for the win.
Dude, he has to TOT his Bristle and blink.
No. Then he doesn't have initiative. Then he loses to like a pump.
Still, he has to do it. I think that's his best chance.
Huh?
Huh? Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Was this?
No. This. No.
No. Yeah.
No.
Well, actually, does TOT takes the tower?
Yeah, but this doesn't really make a difference.
All right.
Okay. Can he hold with 1 Beastmaster?
I mean, if he lands in front of Legion Commander, he's dead. Or like in any vicinity of the Legion Commander, he's dead. Okay.
I would have. Yeah, I mean, if you're not going to be able to take the second tower, you should definitely blink one of your heroes left. There's no way you don't blink your hero left.
No, I think not blinking hero left is fine if you have initiative.
If you have initiative,
like,
yes.
because it makes top deck, like, if, for example, if he top decks enough magic with initiative, he also wins. Does he have enough magic in the deck? I hope he does. He's playing mono red. He's got 1 more copy, yeah. If he draws enough magic right here, it is sweet, sweet justice. Oh. Okay, double middle.
Why would you? I'm super confused.
He's not next to Tide?
Oh, you mean not? Yeah, he's not next to Elsie.
Elsie, sorry. Yeah. So
actually, Elsie. Oh no, Elsie kills.
He draws Roar. Spring the Trap.
Spring.
Is that enough?
Right, spring is a lot better. Spring is a lot better. Well, what does he have to play for?
Hold on, don't you just Gus him and you win?
Yeah, you just Gus.
Wait, is Gus enough?
Actually,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14 more. That is 1 short. One short.
Well, he has 2 items.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a million items.
He's fine.
Wait, no. He's.
Oh shit.
What is your math? Dude, he actually cannot win. Are you kidding me? He has nothing in his hand.
Wait, can he defend? Can he defend? He can blink Tide out. He can blink Tide out.
Blink Tide out. He's actually short 1 damage. He's short 1 damage.
Yeah, but he's not gonna lose here because there's no heroes here.
Yes. He's not.
Alright, so this is really just delay BM.
Yes. It's not delayed BM. It's literally he does not have 1 damage.
Yeah, but really just delay BM. Well, if he deployed any of the heroes he had, not into the middle lane, he would have also won.
Yes.
So
that's
actually delay BM, right? That's delay BM.
Oh, and then he's TPing out again.
Wow.
Oh, and then he's leaving it at 2.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is actually extended BM though. Like. Oh come! Just spring into the slide with 1 out. That's funny. That's funny.
Not giving up.
Yeah.
Not giving up. I like this. Not giving up. Not giving up.
No, he's gonna draw enough magic and kill himself. That's fine. I hope he does.
You know, he has 2 heroes coming in. It could land in front of Legionnaire, The other one could block.
Wait, hold on. He still has Ravage.
Yes, he still has Ravage.
He still has Ravage. And then
Chill.
And then
Dude,
he loses in the
health.
middle lane, but he still has Ravage. Alright, give me the best Ravage of the life. Of the century. Let's go. Oh my god, that would be funny. Alright. Hit it. Are you fucking kidding me? He's taking no damage! He can blink middle! He can TOT and blink middle right now! Towers at 2? Dude, this game is all RNG!
Alright, wait. Let's take a moment and think about it. Let's take a moment and think
There's
about
not...
this.
There's... Oh, wait. He can't TOT here. He blink, and then he plays the Legion Standard Bearer to block, right? And then he TOT there. Yeah.
No.
He has to play the creep. And he's fine. He's taking 0 damage again.
Okay.
And then he TOT.
Okay.
Oh my god.
No, but he doesn't have initiative.
It doesn't matter. What the hell is he gonna do? Enough magic? Oh yeah, he can enough magic.
He has enough magic. If he plays enough magic here, he's in good shape.
This is truly.
If he doesn't.
Okay, that's also fine.
Okay, that's good. That's also fine. That's good. Okay.
Okay, now what?
Okay, now it's over. Now there's no more.
Wait. He has blink daggers. Oh, okay. He has Kraken shot too. So Kraken's gonna give him enough magic, and that should be enough.
Now it's over.
Wait, can he somehow go for the draw? He TOT and blink axe left. Wait, if he spawns a creep to block off the enough magic lethal.
That is true. That is really true.
There's Time of Triumph in hand, so there's also Ravage available. Ravage just came up twice.
Oh, okay, Ravage is Alright, Ravaging is a better option.
Oh no, just enough magic. He's just enough magic now.
Yeah, enough magic. Okay, it's over. Alright, it's over.
Alright. There were so many throws by both players in this game. One threw, one caught it, and threw right back, but you know, it's fine. It is. I can't believe that Ravage worked. Holy shit, that was hilarious.
Dude, it's just a coin flip. It's not bad. I'm like,
It's just a coin flip.
it's just a couple of coin flips in a row.
Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, game 4 coming up. Is Omega gonna go? Is LG gonna go back to Red Green?
Yeah, he's gonna be like, alright, I'm done messing around. I'm going back.
Who knows? Maybe the mono red is his like baby, right? Like he wants to ride or die with it.
We're gonna tune back in and he's playing mono. No, he went back. He's done messing around.
Yes, I'm done.
He exhausted his bad luck, and he's like, I'm ready now.
No, he used up all his good luck. You seen that Ravage? He's done, dude. He lost.
That's true.
The reverse sweep begins now. All right, turn 1 missed. What's happening?
I mean, look at Omega's hand. That's pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's true. It's pretty good.
Is that game?
Not gonna lie, just by going in the hand alone, yeah, I'm seeing Omega's got this. Interesting misdeployment, by the way. I would have personally put it in the middle or the last lane.
No, I like this first lane deploy.
Well, no,
I don't
he's
like
gonna double. Yeah. Here's the
This I
thing.
don't like.
Here's the thing. You have to put Drought next to a red hero, and that's why I wanted to put Miss in that lane too. But they both double green in there. It's like the true respect.
Okay.
I guess Omega's saying, "Look, I'm gonna just Salamania's favor in this lane, anyways."
That's actually very very likely.
Well, he has to now, because there's no other way he could play Salamania's. Alright. Savage Wolf with the arrow. Oh, what a fucking player. I guess I guess he didn't use all his good luck up. Still has some.
All right. No great play here. You could block 6 damage, but I don't really like that. I don't think it's...
Now you
Actually,
trade. Now you trade,
now
right?
you trade. Yeah. This makes things a lot easier. Because like the last lane, it's kind of the same situation. You don't really want to play it in front of the LC.
Okay.
Alright. Double deploy into the first lane. Does Omega run into a Blink Dagger or a Jasper?
This is pretty scary if LGD top decks one of his big spells.
I have a feeling he will.
There's a lot
like
of them
it's-
in the
I
deck.
feel like it's his calling.
Oh, miss.
Just kidding. Oh, on the other hand,
So here's a mind game, though, right?
yeah, here comes.
What
the
if
mind
he
game.
What if he starts a line and you miss, or they enough magic you?
Magic.
How many enough
I think
magic?
You gotta go for it. You gotta go for it.
There's only one enough magic.
Because the thing is, like, you go for it here, right? If you don't get it, whatever. You have the
Next turn,
you
you
have
could,
the
yeah.
next turn. Yeah. Oof, this is gonna be.
it's just really how big balls you are. Is OmegaZero big balls? It's really safe. It's really safe.
Yeah.
I will call
Yes.
OmegaZero a big pussy for not going it.
Why you think he's gonna drop like a Marrowfell?
Yeah.
In front of Treant?
I mean, that's pretty good, right? Dropping
Right.
Marifo, it's pretty good. But
It's good because of a couple reasons. It kills Treant, and it also makes it so that you 3-man time a Triumph when the Drow Ranger comes in.
okay.
Think about it.
So the nice thing about this is that, yes, if he starts a line and it didn't work, he could do it naturally next turn. But now he could do it naturally next turn and then starts a line to do it a different lane. I actually don't think Drow's coming in here. I think Drow's going into middle.
No,
or
Draw's
something.
gonna go mid.
Yeah.
Draw's gonna go mid.
So this is actually like
He's going
a really
yeah,
patient play.
51 lane. Yeah.
But personally, I would have just went in. I think in this matchup in particular, it's about fast and speed. Whoever timed the triumph first wins. And he had the option to do it, and he didn't. So, I don't know.
Both sides really thinking it through. I mean, if you're OmegaZero, you have nothing else to do here, so I wonder what he's thinking about. Like, what could you be thinking about here?
Jasper?
Jaspering for damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that will scare LGD in playing Fight Through the Pain. Okay, the blink out. Ooh.
What is he taking initiative for?
He did play the Fight Through the Pain. I was kind of just kidding about it. Does he know what Jasper Dagger does?
No, what I mean, yeah, I don't know about that. Like,
I guess he's playing around
oh, he's playing around duel.
Berserker duel, but like,
No. You can't berserker at 5, right? So he's
Duel?
playing around duel.
but
yeah.
he's gonna duel your Trine anyways if he has duel afterwards.
Yeah, you're right. I have no idea.
Yeah, I think he actually played for the 2 armor and he doesn't know what Jasper Dagger does, or forgot what it does.
Okay, this is what he did. He played around duel, so that there was no way the brawler could arrow inward.
That's why you're the Beast Coast. Wait,
I have no idea.
he's deploying Drow there?
Oh, I was just joking about the triple TOT, but
Doesn't he just lose the last 2 lane if he deploys Drow in there?
I mean, all I'm gonna say is he did this last game too, and almost lost because of it. And we might be seeing it here again.
I think this might be one of the very few scenarios that you don't TOT. Because the way that you deploy like this, your only way of winning is to 80. And you need to start that emissary train fast, personally.
Well, he's going to win in 2 turns. That's what's going to happen. Emissary's going to come out next turn, and then Time of Triumph in the last turn, I think.
Well, I think he's going to lose this very next turn. He loses this tower right now. The last lane, he's going to get Stars Aligned TOT'd.
True. True.
Can this hero duel?
Well, it doesn't kill you. It doesn't kill.
Well, it kills your hero right now, and you have no heroes coming in, and it's...
Oh, okay, there you go, there you go. So he is gonna be alive with this duel.
Yeah. So now LGD needs to find Blink, but he only has 6 gold. Okay, he needs the Potion of Knowledge right into the Emissary right here to have a shot. That ain't it. And OmegaZero...
You're thinking of the wrong person, right? OmegaZero has 17 gold for Blink.
Yes. I'm saying LGD doesn't have Blink gold.
Oh.
Yeah, OmegaZero's got this game.
Are you sure? Tree Protector, Time of Triumph, with a Blink Dagger in mid lane.
Oh, you're right. I didn't see that. He has a Blink there.
Yeah. So this is still very difficult.
No, you're right. You ain't guaranteed
Omega.
it. Well, Omega just blinks Tide over Ravage. Right? That has to be good enough.
True.
You just Emissary Pump, you blink Tide over, and you're good.
Oh, he also has Town Portal. Okay, he's going to try to find a way around this turn. What is the most mana efficient? Can you Rose Leaf Druid or anything like that? All right, no. I was wondering if you could Rose Leaf Druid and then...
Yes, you could have.
Stars Align.
You could have, done all of that.
Maximum efficiency.
Although that gives you, what, 5 more damage over the course of... Or maybe... Actually, it gives you like 10 damage over the course of 2 turns.
Yeah.
Well, although the damage up front right now is not helpful.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's actually more than that. It's... Well, actually, no, I see what you mean. Yeah, you're right.
Because you're
it
killing...
would have been 7 damage next turn.
Yeah. Which is not irrelevant. Maybe you're short by 7 next turn.
I will laugh. Happens more often than you imagine.
Happens all the time, actually. Yeah, so if he was gonna... He could have played a Rose Leaf as well.
Technically, this will end up with more damage.
True. So he probably needs to pump and send Tide to the last lane for a super safe...
Yeah. And then TP out Axe.
Sure.
In the middle.
Okay, landing in front of the hero, that's good. So for the sake of LGD, that Treant hopefully should land on the very far left.
On the left side, yeah.
52. As per usual, LGD needs to draw his 1 enough magic, and hopefully he blocks enough. So, LGD Time of Triumph here, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
Okay, he could duel and then Stars Align.
You can duel double Stars Align, yeah. Okay. Because this is the only way you can play your TOT.
Yep. No, you only need 1, I think. Yep. And then he could blink the tree over.
Ooh.
It really comes down to how much Ravage gets. Because he has Jasper. He has Jasper. Yeah. That's... Oh,
No,
he
that's
got
enough.
everything. He got everything. No, he's short 2 because he got everything.
Short 2, yeah, you're right.
He got the creep on the left. Because the Treant could play a Rose Leaf Druid. That would be 2 more.
Yeah, he needed to have that creep to survive. Okay, so he's alive.
Man, this game came down to another tie coin flip. Because he would have died right here.
And now he has to do everything he can to hold in the first lane. If he holds in the first lane, the game's over.
Yes. So, top deck, enough magic for LGD. Could close things out. He needs a couple of arrows.
He needs a couple of arrows, and he needs... I think what he really needs is he can't have his heroes standing next to each other.
Okay, that's very good arrows.
That looks really good.
He needs...
Gosh, look at how much he's blocking.
Wait, is it enough even without enough magic?
Dude, he's blocking everything. Look at these arrows. He's blocking everything.
Okay, so Time of Triumph is not enough, right? So let's
Time of Triumph is not enough.
cut that out.
I think he actually... I think he lost.
I think so too.
Yeah, he actually has... Well, okay, let's think about this. Okay, here's what he needs to do. He needs to smash his own... He needs to smash his own improvement to draw. Stars align, Time of Triumph, blink someone on the right side, and go for a draw.
Oh, he didn't go for it. Let's see. What if all the arrows went straight?
It would have been...
This would be 14 more. This would be 12 more. So that's 26 more. 26 plus 44 is 70. And then this would go straight. That would be 80. So if everything went straight, he has 80 exactly. But LGD can still cast cards, right?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, if it all went straight, he just played Time of Triumph, right? Then he has way more than enough.
That's 12 more, right? So he would be sitting at 92?
Yeah, 92. Okay, he needs to stars align and draw a card.
Stars align and smash?
Yeah, smash his own. He needs to draw... I don't even know what he can draw.
I don't think he could draw. Like, how does he draw?
He actually can't draw anymore. Oh, no. He could draw...
Oh, he could draw. He could draw.
Yeah. He could, like, for example, draw Duel and open the path for Trian.
No.
Because Trian is 24, 8, 16.
No, he has 2 stars, 2 TOT on Trian, 1 TOT on Tide. That's sieging for 12 already. He has another TOT.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, he could draw that way. He could actually win. If he stars a line and then smash his own improvements to draw a duel or something. Right? All he has to kill is the Trian, right? The opposing Trian. If he kills the opposing Trian...
He can't kill the tree because he has no Jasper.
Oh, and they have Jasper. Yeah, but he could definitely draw this game.
Yeah. Okay, double TOT sounds good. He can draw that way. That's actually all he can do. This game is going to end in a draw. I don't see how it ends up any other way.
Is there anything in this deck? Nope. This is gonna be a draw.
Gonna be a draw.
I don't think there was anything that either player could have done differently.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Yeah,
You're going to see, like, Spring the Trap here, all that kind of stuff. Like, it doesn't matter. Because we know exactly what's in his hand, and it's going to draw this game.
The tree has siege, so this damage is always going to go through.
Yeah, and exactly 20, and here we go.
Okay.
Draw game.
Into the next one we go. And that was the one game that OmegaZero drew TOT early. I guess the one line that I said that both players play perfectly, the one turn where he didn't stars a line into TOT, I guess is my biggest disagreement. He just played Marifel Brawler. Do you remember that turn?
Yes, instead of ramping.
Yeah,
that would have changed.
I think that
lot.
actually would have won him the game. So maybe.
Yeah, because if he went for that and he succeeded in TOT, he would have deployed differently, and then he wouldn't have lost because of that deploy. Because the deploy is basically what got him in trouble.
Sure. Also, he could have just emissary early as well.
Ah, that's true too. Yeah.
Okay, I see double stars align to emissary. OmegaZero doing it.
All right. Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. He had the ramp and didn't end up going for it last turn. So
Oh, come on. Are you saying he's not gonna do it here?
yeah. Yes, I am.
Well, he's gonna put that Drow into the middle lane. There's actually no way for LGD's deck to mess with it, given that there's only Lycan there. All the spells that mess with you is from red. Right, like Duel,
Yeah.
enough magic.
This deploy is taking longer than I would like, and I subconsciously hit the spacebar multiple times.
Well, last game we saw something that I've never seen before by these two players. They just like double deployed the green heroes together
Yes.
into a lane together. So it's not 100% like guaranteed.
Alright, well. Double stars into Emissary, turn 2. Seems pretty good. Oh, I see a stars, but nothing to ramp into. Oh,
I don't like this duel. I would
double
have
star. TOT.
I would have personally sell a main A into the duel. But I guess you allow your opponent to cast a card too, so it's maybe not right or wrong. It's just different.
He had his line of play.
Yeah.
I mean, he played the Bronze Legionnaire. He's pressuring this tower. I think it's fine.
He could favor from the middle lane. It's fine.
All right.
All right.
Stars align.
And this
All right.
this turn is why people play red green. You just can't beat draws like this.
All right. What is he going for?
I like Emissary here actually, personally.
Emissary is definitely the play here. All right. So this lane is done.
This is an 80s game, I think, for OmegaZero.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I mean, I think generally OmegaZero plays for 80 all the time. Maybe more than he should, but this is definitely a very good 80 game. When you turn to Emissary, it's...
So LGD has very much controlled the first lane, I believe. And Axe is going to go into the middle lane to stall.
Yeah, so the reason that X is going into the middle is because it's Emissary and not Time of Triumph. The red hero still actually does something, right? For example, if he draws Duel, he could actually duel Drow or Lycan. Or not Lycan, the LC.
That's true. That's true.
So that's the one reason why you want to play TOT over Emissary. Right now, OmegaZero has initiative, so he can smash that improvement and shut LGD back into the Stone Age. You probably do that.
Okay. And then now you just play Roseleaf.
It's going to be interesting how these players fight for initiative. All right, so OmegaZero is going to pass. I guess LGD could fight through the pain, but there's nothing for him to get initiative for.
Yeah, he's not going to do anything here.
Yeah, if
He's
he had...
going to play some creep, a block maybe.
Yeah,
No, he wouldn't play it here actually.
he's probably going to try to pressure last lane.
Yeah.
This question is, if you're OmegaZero, do you... Oh, okay. I was going to say, maybe he should have played Stonehall Elite to pump first, and then go.
I think he's pumping because he wants to duel Axe with LC.
Yes, and he also want to pump his heroes outside of dual range. That's the other very important thing.
If he doesn't Jasper Dagger here, he's going to die for nothing. Wait, what am I talking about? Is that even enough damage? 11? Yeah, that's enough damage. It's exactly 10, right? With 2 Retaliate.
Well, the Retaliate gets blocked by armor.
Oh, that's right. That's what I'm thinking about. God, I keep thinking about Keef. Why am I thinking about Keef now? So he's actually not having enough. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, Jasper kills Dro. Do you just pour Dro out here? And then deploy her right back in?
Hmm.
Maybe it was just better to TOT. The hell am I saying? I felt like if... The thing about... Okay, so there's two differences between Emissary and TOT. Emissary gives you the 80 potential, and it's way better than TOT in that regard.
In that regard, yes.
Yeah.
TOT just straight up beats everyone out of the water. Like,
Yes, TOT makes it so that they could never deploy into the lane.
yeah.
So it kind of comes down to what you're after, right? It's so awkward for the Stonehall Elite. Okay, duel's gonna come down. I guess you have a replacement Stonehall Elite.
This makes it less awkward.
Yeah.
It's actually so funny to see.
So I guess Lycan has to go into the final lane now.
You know, even with Omega's opening, feels like he's in a bit of trouble.
I think he's fine. Middle lane's his. As long as he can hold third lane, he should be fine. Ooh.
He's not going for his own 80, right? That's...
Without Emissary in hand?
Yeah, without anything in hand.
Yeah, I think he has to...
You have to do this, yeah, I agree.
I mean, Lycan Right's amazing, right? Because you get to spring into that lane.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the spring represents 10 damage because one of them is going to land next to Lycan. And the other one's dealing 4.
You definitely don't need to overcommit into the first lane.
Yep. Especially not into a Ravage lane. That's just...
Yeah.
The question is, how is Omega going to play? I still think you want to go like 0-1-1 personally, but...
If I was Omega, I would go double last lane, actually.
Whoa, okay. So you're just sure that the Mist and the Emissary is going to carry you middle?
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Which it isn't right now, but, you know. It's getting blocked. Because I would be thinking to myself, if I went into the first lane, would I actually be able to hold? And I just tell myself no, so I wouldn't go there. And then middle lane is already pushing. Eventually, it will push fast enough, so I wouldn't go there. So I would try to win in the last lane. Hope for ramp into something for the last lane, which he didn't end up getting. So
You know, LG could spring right, and then just Berserker middle.
okay,
Or I guess he doesn't even need a Berserker middle. The middle is taking no damage right now. Although that changes with one duel.
that changes with one turn. Yeah, so I think I think you want a Berserker middle.
You lost control of the situation, Tristan.
This thing doesn't even die. There we go. Spring right.
Oh, the arrow though. Axe took an arrow.
Nah, that's fine.
Is it fine? He needs every bit of damage. That's 6 damage taken away.
Okay, miss coming through.
So dueling the melee creep is...
Well, you want to dual axe if you're gonna duel anyone.
Well then,
But you have to heal
Legion
first.
dies.
Yeah, he's gonna. You have to heal first out of dual range, which he does. Now you just concede, Slane. Done your job.
Do you concede a lane? Don't you survive the duel if you're play... Okay, never mind. I thought he could have cloaked, but he could, I guess he's cloaking the final lane.
Yeah, cloaking survives, but I don't think. I think he's happy with how this is ended up. So
I mean, he grabs exact lethal, and Kraken Shell could grab initiative, but although I'm not sure initiative for
No,
what.
there's no real reason to. Yeah, you save it. Even though you have two of them, you just save.
This is a keeper's draft tournament, and both players drafted very well. Dude,
Oh,
that
is
Berserker
actually
was
big.
sick.
That was huge.
Took out both colors.
Talking
Opened up.
about them, he has nothing to play in at.
Yeah. Well, Springer Trap's gonna be good next turn. From either lane. This is close, dude. This is really close. Because pretty much OmegaZero is all in on the 80 now, right?
Is this really that close? I don't even think this is close, honestly.
You don't think it's close? I think it's
No.
pretty close.
So right now, OmegaZero in the middle lane, without anything else, has.
Oh, that's a blink. That's a blink.
There's a blink for LGD.
All right.
What does Omega have? I don't know what he bought. No creeps mid, so he's unblocked completely.
Spring
I like to point out-
Race.
He's only taking 4 damage in the first lane. If he ravages those targets, he actually doesn't have lethal in this stuff.
Yeah. And also he could ravage his LC, and LC is trying to blink right here. Okay, let's see how much damage middle is taking. So middle is going to take 4 more, so that's going to be 33. And then 8 more, so that's 41. That's not even close. It's going to be a 2-turn clock middle. Oh, the tie's blinking over. Yeah, okay. There's nothing there. You're not going to take middle, right? Or you're not going to take a last lane with tie ravage.
I think he just holds last lane, yeah, at this point. Is it not enough? Middle?
No.
If I see LC blink right. So what was the number again? You said 43? All right, it's 39 right now. Right now it's 39. It's 43 with a miss.
Yeah, and then
And
51.
then 51. Yeah. So
Yeah.
51. If
So
you blink tied, that's 8. in
oh, he's
total.
blinking the green hero. But he already has a green hero. I guess he just wants the extra armor, I presume. Actually, can he grab lethal right now? What if he springs into the middle lane?
That's what I'm doing the math for that right now. If he springs in the middle lane, that's an extra 14.
Yes.
And then you could still play Stonehall Elite.
So where were we at
another
earlier?
6.
51? 51 plus 14 is 65,
65.
71.
And then with Tidehunter, that's 79. And then with Jasper
That's right.
Daggers, that's 81.
Okay, he has
Exactly correct.
he has literally exact lethal. He needs to spring middle, and he needs the Treant to blink right.
Yes. If Treant blinks right and his Tide goes middle,
Yeah.
and then he springs middle, he has exactly enough.
He also needs to do the math, be able to do the math.
He springed middle, but I don't really
You think
I don't
that's
really
too
like
early?
that he. Yeah, I think he needs to wait. Yeah, because now this kind of like sends a message to LGD that he can actually do.
Also, why did he ravage? Can't he just die last lane if he doesn't blink in there?
Yes.
Also, can he die in the last?
also, wait, his ravage actually hit everything though. He's not dying here.
Well, he's gonna die here, and he's not winning this turn. There's
I
2
don't
more
know
heroes
about
coming
that.
in.
Yeah, but he also has 2 heroes coming in. Okay, so no creeps played, just a pump, and we out.
Pump's good enough.
Pump is good enough. Okay, do you want initiative? Nope, he's not going to take it.
Okay, so he could block 9 of this damage and take 12? Wait! What? I mean, he's timing out. Look at his clock right now. He's got 3 seconds. So I guess he's nervous or something?
Look, all I'm gonna say is you could give me 1 second and I wouldn't make that mistake, because I had 3 hours to look at the last lane from the previous 2 lanes. Maybe he's so nervous he just like accidentally like slipped as he was dragging his.
This is definitely nerves. Okay, can you save the
his
first lane?
cursor.
Can you save the first lane? He needs to tree to line in front of one of the red heroes. Oh my god, the 2 creeps. He needs to top deck
He has 2
Spring.
creeps.
Omega needs to top deck Spring.
He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He got 2 creeps, but then LGD got Spring.
Well, 1 arrow. Okay, so you go Rose Leaf Druid, Bronze Legionnaire into...
Still not enough.
Into
Still
Concede.
not enough. Yes, into Concede. Wait. It's over.
So, if he didn't lose that last tower, he loses the first tower, but then he wins middle. This is a straight up throw. He was down to 10 seconds, so he was quite nervous.
Ah, that feels so bad. Wait, I wonder if he said anything in chat. Wait, let's see.
Let's look at the chat. Okay.
No, nothing is said.
No.
It just says tournament is now closed. No one's saying anything.
Well, that's the tournament.
Damn, that's a very sad way to go out.
That misplay happens. And that misplay was worth...
Wait, he said something. What did he say? Oh, he didn't say anything, but LGD said something. What did he say? He said...
Alright, I'm gonna
What did
Google
he say?
translate this shit real fast. Something about like
I
you,
think-
you play well
I-
or something.
I think he said you played well, but too fast or something. I don't know. I don't.
No, this is some like fucking Chinese proverb. It directly translates to, "You are really too hard. A few drops of blood are hard to beat." What the fuck, dude? Come on. Look, nothing hard about that last game. That was a straight up. That was a straight up throw, man.
Okay. All I'm gonna say is whatever it translated to. This is some great sportsmanship, because whatever it's translating into, it's in short, it's like I had to work really hard to win that.
Yes.
You are a worthy opponent. Great
Yeah,
series.
he had to-
That's what it's trying to.
Yes, that's true. But he also had to work really hard so his opponent threw, so there wasn't a game 5. All right.
Like all I'm saying is this is a different level of sportsmanship. I can respect that.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, hold on. There's a reply.
No,
Sir?
that's the admin. What is that? What does 7 oil mean? What does that mean? Is that oil?
That's not oil. That's Shin. That's God. 7 God.
Oh, 7 God.
But who the hell's 7 God? That's 7 oil. What the fuck, dude? Your Chinese is terrible.
My Chinese is non-existent.
It's 7 oil. It's like, what the fuck? All right.
Alright.
Guys, I just want to say it's very easy for you to just watch from the armchair, right? He has 7 seconds left. He was really, really scared. As a fellow competitor that has gotten nothing but 2nd place, I know what he is going through. I mean, I never made misplays like he did, but I know what he's going through. I've also not had 7 seconds on my clock because I think fast, but it's fine. Congratulations to LGD. He is able to win the 10K. And yeah, looking pretty good. That's going to conclude our broadcast for today. You can follow my co-caster at Eosin Dota. And he also streams on twitch.tv/AosinTrash. Any more shoutouts you wanna give?
Shout out to Beast Coast.
Shout out to Viscos. And your new new furry thing.
Mascot.
Mascot, sorry.
Oh, shout out to Gian.
Oh, I see Gian in chat, yeah.
Alright.
If you guys
It is
miss
7 a.m.
Yeah, if you guys miss any of the VODs, it's on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/BTSArtifacts. And you can follow at BTS Artifact if you want to see more tournament coverage. We don't have anything lined up coming up, but you know, when we do, we will make a message. And you can follow myself at Luminous Inverse. And we are done. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you next time.